having a good time.
Building relationships and helping others is what we do best. We are here to help you build on those strengths like never before. To meet people where they are, just like we've been doing since the beginning. Welcome to the evolution of entrepreneurship. Welcome to Amway Creators.
Recording in progress.
Anyone can produce omega-3, but not anyone can produce omega-3 to the highest quality. Obtaining good quality ingredients and establishing reliable manufacturing process require experience and science. Carl Renborg, the founder of Nutrilite, focused on natural ingredients found in the ocean back in the 1950s. He explored the seas of Alaska with his research vessel, the Acania. Just like the organic farms we have on land, we need to make clean and uncontaminated farms in the ocean. This became the starting point of Nutrilite Omega-3's history. The ingredients of Nutrilite's Omega-3 are from chosen locations based on our ocean ecology knowledge. From the coastal fjords of Norway, where nature is well preserved, to the Pacific Ocean, where the nutritious Humboldt Current flows. Nutrilite tries to make omega-3 closest to nature, with varieties of unsaturated fatty acid from pure, natural ingredients. Omega-3 is easily oxidized by the light and air. Thus, in order to prevent oxidation, most manufacturing processes take place in a vacuum, and the capsules are checked every 30 minutes to ensure quality. Nutrilite's inspection checklist is stricter than the WHO's recommended regulations for heavy metals and viruses, such as lead, cadmium, mercury, dioxin, etc. Years of experience to always find the best ingredients from nature. A delicate science that handles all the natural components of the ingredients. This is how Nutrilite is able to make the most authentic omega-3. We make the most authentic omega-3. Nutrilite.
Hi, Jinder, your mic is not on.
Yes. Oh, start already?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Hi guys, I'm Jun here, and today I'll be your host for today. So before we go into the speakers, let me share with you the promotion we have for the month of June. Okay, so we will start with the promotion for Indonesia. So for Indonesia, you can see there's promotion for both Nutrilite and Artistry. And Indonesia, they have a contest coming up during the period of 1st to 16 June. So what this competition is about is making a video of 15 to 30 seconds and upload it onto TikTok or Instagram Reels on social media. So the top 5 winners will win the prizes as shown in the promotion. And there will also be a special message from our co-chairperson, Steve Van on 25th June, 7 p.m. Moving on to Singapore promotion. For the month of June, we have the Nutrilite and the Father's Day promotion. So for the Nutrilite, for every purchase of 180, you can either choose the Nutrilite dumbbell or the sports towel. And as for the Father's Day, they have, by getting the bundle, you can get either a XS black cap, you can get both XS black cap and the knee guard for your father. And it's also a well-being set for your parents, for your father to stay healthy also and look young.
Recording in progress.
Next is the Artistry promotion. So for any purchase of either these 3-step, the 3-step set or the Artistry skin serum, you can purchase for the Dermasonic. So personally, for me, I feel that if you are someone who goes to get your face clean goes to clinic to get your face clean and wash once every few months, investing in this Dermasonic is actually value for money because it can last you a longer, help you save a lot of money, and also helps to clean your pores the same efficiency as going to a clinic. Next, we have the Atmosphere Sky Trade-in program. So you can trade in your old Atmosphere for the new one, and we also have the Atmosphere Mini program. So during this pandemic, Atmosphere Sky have these properties or function that can help to filter out a lot of viruses and bacteria in the air. So it actually helps to reduce our chances of getting COVID. Next is the eSpring. You can trade in your old water treatment system for a new one. And we have a promotion for the Jumpstart Kit, as well as a promotion where you can build your own products using the meal replacement, Salmon Omega, Access, the brands listed. And for every new purchase of the Noxa pressure cooker, you can actually get a free 3-piece bamboo cutting board. Next will be the Glister bundle promotion. So for any bundle that you purchase, you will actually receive a free dilution bottle. This is very useful, especially when you are traveling overseas and you don't need to bring like the whole bottle of concentrated mouthwash overseas. You can just mix it and bring overseas, which is very good, especially now since the borders have opened already. So next we have the sponsors. So for the sponsor, you'll receive the $20 e-coupon for every new ABO that you sign up between 1st April to 31st August. And there's a free renewal for new signups in 2021. So next, I will move on to Malaysia promotion. So Malaysia promotion, I believe they have a new new launch for their one of their nutrition, which is the Pink Bloom. Yes, and they also have the new launch for the probiotic, and as well as the botanical beverage berries. This can be a substitute for your morning or evening snack, drink, side drink, etc. So for every purchase of those selected Nutrilite products with a minimum purchase of 250 ringgit, you can get a purchase a foldable bag, a Nutrilite foldable bag. And there's also a virtual training where that you can find more information on the Amway website. So Amway, they have the eSpring promotion as well, where you purchase an eSpring, or you get the eSpring hot water dispenser. Yeah, and you can get the cooking saucepan. Yeah, which for your cooking, etc. And for every purchase of the Noxa bread maker oven toaster, they will give you a free clay tan stoneware baking dish. So next, Amway have extended the APC renewal promotion. Renewal extended from 1st May to 31st August. And for any purchase of the core line products during this promotion period, you can actually volume down to your APC for them to enjoy a free renewal on their APC membership, provided they met the promotion criteria. Finally, they have the new ABO experience, where the new ABO sign up, they will receive a 60 ringgit, and the new APC will receive 20 ringgit. Total amount to 80 ringgit dollars, which is quite a lot, especially when you are starting out, when you want to try the products. And Malaysia also have a new National Leadership Conference dinner coming up in 25th June from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. The attire is formal. So today we have two speakers. One is Isabella and another one is Mei Chan. So we will be starting with Isabella first. She is a chartered accountant, and despite that, she managed to achieve platinumship even with her busy work schedule. She believes that one of the biggest market untapped is the stranger market, and she managed to cultivate a habit and routine to greet people by saying hi and a warm smile. With that, let us welcome Isabel to share with us how to talk to a stranger. With A8, let's welcome Isabel, please.
Hello. Thank you, Jun, for the introduction. Hold on, now let me share my screen. Okay. So can you see my screen? If yes, please type a 111 to me. Can I? Okay. So good evening, everyone. Thank you so much, MC, for introducing me, and thank you for having me today to share the topic, Find Your Icebreaker with Vitamin C. So Amway is a gratitude business. Here, I would like to have a million thanks to our founders, Damon, Darwin, and Janet, giving me the chance at here for the sharing and provide.
Isabella, can you up your volume? Sorry.
Okay.
Up the volume.
Hold on. Cannot hear my volume.
Slightly soft.
Slightly soft. I use my earphone. Hello, is this better?
Yeah, clearer lah. Can.
Clearer.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Let's continue. I thank you. I thanks very much for our diamonds, for this diamond, Edwin and Janet, giving me the chance at here for sharing and provide us such a wonderful platform. And thank you, my upline diamond as well. Thanking you and Gan Yok Kui, who bring me into this business, and also my sponsor, Lawrence Tan. So please give them a round of applause and please tap edit for them. Okay. So today, um, I will be sharing how to speak with not only stranger but 5 types of people around us. So when I'm planning to start my Amway journey, my initial thought in Amway is actually I'm very embarrassed when selling product because Amway opportunity is actually I feel is actually for uncle auntie one, not for a professional. Then how to start with no network, no experience and no courage, like? So when I first involved in Amway business, I get a lot of objection. So from my family, from my friends, and of course, when stranger heard about Amway, they will walk like run. So my family members say that because I'm a professional, so why I need to do Amway? So you so my family members say that I can actually learn quite a lot in the next 10 years. They always see me back home very late, then they always see me not at home. So they're worried I'll be too tired and to focus on 2 things. One is my career and the other one is my business. So even my boss also told me that a person can only focus in one thing. He sees my potential, can become a good chartered accountant in 10 to 20 years, but I prove him I can do 2 things together, then I can make it better, which Amway is actually 1+1 business. So why I didn't give up? It's because I always ask myself, what is my dreams? Why I want to do Amway? How to start all over again if I face obstacle? And what is my dreams? So I always back to my original intention. I want freedom. I want financial and also time freedom. So lifestyle, I also want the worry-free lifestyle like Diamond, Edwin, and Janet lifestyle. And I want traveling also. I want the free 5-star trips from Emma together with my upline diamonds, my family members, and also my leaders. So today, I will share some of my humble opinion and I will list down to start the conversation. Normally around us, we will be having a group of people. So, and what type of the people and what shall we start to change our daily conversation with different type of people and how shall we start the conversation? And we must remember one thing. It applies to everyone. Is concerned about our customer current situation. Everyone likes to be taken care of, right? So, and also storytelling. People love story and they can learn a lot from the story. Like what Diamond mentioned every time, 开口就对了. Just speak up, speak with the design words. So the first thing is actually applies on friends or colleagues around us. So I believe everyone has friends. So the conversation will be starting like this. Hey Sean, how's working? How are you lately? How's your mom? Is she still working outside? Please send my regards to her. Please ask her to take care herself. You know, our body immune system must be very strong if working outside. Now, COVID already being with us. If your mom is still working, we can continue try to ask like this. Hey, your mom will consume vitamin C or not? The answer will always be these two, either yes or no. So we got an option. Option A is if they take vitamin C, but with different brands, not Amway brands. So what brand she using? We can try to ask. We can try to answer like that. I also got A vitamin C. I consume Nutrilite. Very good. It's helped me. We can storytelling about our feelings on the vitamin C, how our body feel, how our body change after consume vitamin C, etc. And can suggest the friends can ask her or him to change the products after her mother finish her current vitamin C. So this one must follow up. So option B, what if there's a no? Meaning the mother don't have, they didn't consume any vitamin C. So we can try ask like this. So your mom go out tapao or buy veggie at Pasar Raya or not? So Actually, Pasaraya got a lot of stranger with no mask nowadays. Very dangerous. So must be very be careful. And vitamin C is actually very good for boosting our body immune system. Um, then storytelling our experience. Like just now I mentioned for the option A. Lor. So it actually applies on every product, not necessarily on vitamin C. So, but the vitamin C is actually the supplement that markets can accept, meaning all the people can accept vitamin C. So the second one is the stranger, how we speak with stranger. So with stranger is about the visibility. For example, we can do like this. We can do it daily. Like when we go out for tapao or buying something, like we go to the same shop daily to buy some sayur-sayuran, or always tapao with the same uncle and auntie. So like go to the same shop daily to say hi with the same uncle auntie. Lor. So the conversation starting will be like this. Hi, uncle auntie. I want to buy what, and I would like to tapao, or I would like to having here to have a friendly smell with them. So always go to the same shop and go to the same store. So can order different food, but always must say hi to the boss. This is the visibility to let the boss know, oh, you come again. Then the boss will knowing who you are. So when we talk to strangers, we must preparing the question first. So like this, the question, Uncle Auntie, hi, how long have your business been here? We can be asking like this. So your food very nice, and thank you so much for serving me very good food. And the uncle auntie will ask back, hey, what is your job? I always see you around here. So we create the chances for uncle auntie to ask us back. So now we can tell them. We want people asking us. So the first thing is to concern about or to compliment the people first. So like me, I will tell them, oh, currently I'm doing a chartered accountant or auditor. I'm busy, but I also got do Amway. I'm doing Amway as well. So right now, we must take out our Amway card already, the name card to them, and can tell them, oh, if you need any Amway product, can contact me anytime. I can serve you anytime. So the next question will be, have you used Amway before? Because in the market, most of the people will know what is Amway. So option A and B come out again. So it always two. One is yes and the other one is no. So option A is yes, they know Amway. They got used Amway before. So the question will be like this. What product you use before? So I will tell uncle, hey, uncle, now the vitamin C is very good. There's a best-selling vitamin C during the pandemic and the price is reasonable. So we have to tell uncle how much and divide by 120 tablets. So one tablet is how much? We did tell uncle auntie. Then uncle, you can share with your family as well. You can share with your wife, you can share with your children. It saves a lot. So the option B, if the uncle never used Amway before, they don't know what is Amway, never mind. This is our chance. So we can start the conversation like this. Now COVID already been with us. And nowadays, the famous topic is, have you gotten COVID before? So our vitamin C can actually provide and increase the body immune system. So if we bring out the demo set, we can actually have their 10 to 15 minutes to watch the live demo from us. So they will know they will know us because we come to their store every day, every time for tapao or for having them. So they will give us face for us to do the live demo. So deal or not, just keep the relationship. So one day when they paise, they will ask back from us. They will say like, hey, last time you tell me about the vitamin C and you do the demo for me. So now how much can share more information to me? Because I think my children or my cousin is interested, but normally is they interested. So we do our very best and the rest let the God take care. So the next is families. Okay. So when come to families, we can ask them support us directly. And after that, only tell the benefits and ask them to sell to their friends. This is different strategy and can get discount and bonus. We must tell our family members actually Amway got discount and Amway also got bonus. APC will be a good start. If you all wanted to know how APC works well, can consult your active upline. So for cousin, I always keep in touch with my cousin because what I think was, as when they step into the society, like working, they will make new friends, and we cannot avoid them to make some Amway active new friends. So as early as possible to sponsor them first. This is my action. So how the conversation started between the cousin. So this is my experience. I always will say this, hey, come support me with one bottle lah, buy for your mom or dad. And once one product introduced to their house, normally, normally we can introduce many other products already. Then one thing we must tell them is actually the benefit. What benefit is the APC benefit? For APC, I'm a privileged customer. I will start with product user first because they're already self-use and they're willing to start to try other Amway products. So it is time to introduce APC and teach them how to earn from APC. So they will thank you. So for stranger, I normally will share about the voucher first, not the APC first. Then after the first or second time when they purchase, then only I start to introduce APC. So the next is our neighbors. Our neighbors' conversation, we can start like this. Hey, hi, how are you recently? Didn't see you in a while. Where have you been? Hey, you look fresh and young. You do exercise? Then the answer will be option A or option B already. The answer always yes or no. Then if yes, we can invite them to our weekly, the online Sunday exercise. If no, we also can continue to invite one. So repeat to invite them to come to our weekly exercise, and I believe there will be a different answer. So they might join one day. So we just need to keep follow up and send them the link. Or we can ask them the other question. We can answer, hey, you look very nice, or you got eat supplement. Your skin and your hair, your skin and your hair look very fair and glowing. So we have to make friends with our neighbors. Why? Because they are very, very near to us, just beside us only. Then we can concern about their health also. So let them know about the body immune system is very important, and let them know we are doing Amway also. So when they are traveling there's many good ways to be their good friends. Like we can make offer to them. When they are traveling, then we can offer them, we can take care of their pets, or we can juggle their house and etc. So over the time, when they thank us, they will support us. So make ourselves as a branding, then we are the brand and people will automatically come and ask us. So the next thing is actually like how Sister Casey always telling us must come to class to training ourselves, upgrade ourselves and enhance our product knowledge. So product knowledge is an essential sales skill. Understanding our product knowledge or understanding our product features is allow us to present their benefit accurately and persuasively. The ingredient about vitamin C, I believe many leaders had shared this before, like Lance, like Wei Lun, and others. So how many tablets we need for 1 day for an adult? Or how many tablets we need for a teenage? We also can advise. And how many tablets we need for a senior citizen and etc. So depends on the situation of our prospect, then only we advise. So second, we must self-use the product before we share the product. And also, we must be honest about the shortcoming. If our product or service has some shortcoming in certain situation, we have to be honest about them with our customer. So like, hey, sorry, I cannot make it tonight for the appointments. I cannot do the demo to your house tonight, but we have to make another appointment as soon as possible to replace it. So let them know early on if you don't think our product or service is right for them. And they will be more inclined to trust us when they need something in the future. This is the point. So become a successful leader like Diamond, like Casey. We must know all our product features and skillful. Turn these features into benefit for our customer. So the next is the obstacles. So the last thing I would like to share about is actually the obstacle that we might face while we're going out. So the first is self-worry. A lot of people feel like they can't speak well. They cannot show. They feel very awkward, very paiseh when talk to people. They don't know how to start the conversation, and they don't know how to make appointment. They're very scared being gonna reject. If I gonna reject, how I respond. But once we are scared, we'll feel like, never mind lah, I can do it tomorrow lor. Then I can do it next week lor. I can do it next month lor. Tomorrow I'll be more courage to do. And I rest well first tonight. And actually, this is called procrastination. So many excuse for ourselves, but we must remember we are the only one who can overcome the obstacle. How shall we overcome the obstacle? Practice makes perfect. We have to encourage ourselves to do what we fear of and do it many, many times until we do it well. So the second is customer uncovering the budget. This is also one of the obstacles. They don't know the budget. They didn't count their budget. So if they say like, hey, they cannot give us a number because they are not the one creating the budget, then we have to speak to be introduced. We have to ask them to introduce to the one who are doing the budget. Some customers are very reluctant to discuss their budget with us. So we have to give the opinion to our customer. For example, we can politely but firmly suggest that Amway vitamin C is very good to invest. There's two sizes of our vitamin C in Malaysia, but I think in Singapore got three sizes, right? The largest one is about 180 tablets. So in Malaysia, we divide the price by 120 tablets and let them know how much. Like just now I mentioned, how much per tablet. So it's about ringgit Malaysia, one ringgit plus. So if customer insists telling us the price are a bit high, do you have other option? Then they'll have because in monthly they have other things, many things to pay one, like billing, all those. So we can actually suggest the supplement for the small size for them, 60 tablets vitamin C. Then there's another option for them. By right, actually we are creating the option and we make the decision to them already. So the third one is customer always say, I still need to think about it. You give me time to think. When this happen, we need to follow up on the customer statements. So with my humble opinion, we should respond by saying that, hey, I can understand you need to think about this. After all, it is an important decision and you need to do what is best for you and your family. So tell me what specifically stand out from our conversation that is of interest to you. So the goal of this question is to get clarification on how much our customer is really interested in what we have shared and whether the customer feels that he or she wants to move forward, wants to purchase and want to make payment. Is there the sincerity in the response? Or am I being blown off? So we will know after that. So we must know and we may ask what is holding him or her back from making a decision. We must know and we need to give them the option so that we can provide them the solution with no force but follow up. So fourth is actually understanding customer and product values. So how vitamin C can bring value to our customer, how Amway supplement can bring value to our customer. We must know that we must attend classes. Attend classes to know the knowledge of all the products, and when the customer asks us, we can share directly. So think in customer shoes. Some customers say that I can consume vitamin C from my daily meal, no problem one. So then right now we must agree with them. We must agree with them first, say, yes, you are correct. We can, but not enough. So now we have the chance to show them. I have the picture in my next slide, later I show you all. And we must know the ingredient of Amway Bio C first, that only we share. Like 1 tablet of Amway Bio C equals to 7 orange, 5 cups of strawberry, 6 grapefruits, and 16 lemons. How can us eat so much fruit in a day? And it's very costly, very, very costly. Everything increased price nowadays.
So we can bring them the knowledge we learn from the class to them, and we can tell them vitamin C is very convenient to you for your daily essential supplements. 2 tablets per day, and you can see the changes after months. So after we explain to them, they might accept our solution. So the 5th one is for the initial meet up with our prospect or your customer. Our goal should be for the customer to do 70% of the talking. Let them talk first. Why? Because we want to hear about his or her problem, her goal, her concern, and ideas. And we want to qualify if there is a genuine opportunity with this customer. And then we only answer based on their problems, based on their goals, and based on their ideas. So we need to make friends with our customer first, instead of direct selling the product, but we selling ourselves. Unless from the conversation with our prospect, we knowing that he or she is looking for a good vitamin C, for a very good supplement to help themselves. Then we can direct introduce the product. We're starting the conversation with our prospect or our customer in 30 to 60 seconds. We introduce ourselves and let our prospect know who am I and what my company doing. It's very important, the first 1 minute. And the most important thing is actually after that to get their contact number, because we need to keep their relationship and their Facebook, their Instagram account, their TikTok account. So last but not least, I would like to share one of my video, as this is a vitamin C video, vitamin C demos. I will share this to most of my customer. I always remind them to see my demo when they're free. So I play first. You all let me know when you can see the video. Okay, so thank you so much for my sharing today, and thank you so much for having me. So I would like to pass back my mic to MC. Thank you.
Oh, awesome sharing by Isabella. Please give her a. So one thing I learned from her is to basically show care and concern for other people. That's where the other party will feel like you are genuinely caring for them and showing concern for them. So now let's bring up the next speaker. The next speaker is May Chan. So she's a retired teacher and she has vast product knowledge and experience, as well as a growing business network. So today she'll be sharing strengthen your bone health, which I feel is a very important area, especially for us to take better care of our health. And from what I see in my gym, there has been a lot of people with bone health, etc. So I believe what may have planned to share with us will be a very informative session. So with that, let's bring up May with 222, please.
Hi everyone, good evening, and thanks a lot to the host Junta for the introduction, and also I would like to take this opportunity to thank Home Globally and also our lovely couple our founders Diamond, Janet and Edwin for your support, your encouragement, and for always believing in me. Okay, and thanks to all the leaders here in this group. Okay, so this evening I am going to share with you a short presentation on strengthening and maintaining bone health. Okay, let me start by briefly explaining what are the functions of our bones. Yeah, actually our bones are important organs in our body and have many functions. Yeah, and first of all, it provides structure to our body. Like the framework of a building, bones hold up our body, provide shape and support. Okay, and also it protect our internal organs such as our brain, our heart and lungs. Actually, the skull shields our brain. The ribs protect the heart and the lung, and our backbone protects our spine. Bones keep our organs safe from heart impact, punctures, and other forms of injury. Okay, right. Another function is anchoring muscles and facilitating movement. Muscle provide a framework for bones provide a framework for our muscles and other soft tissues, and tendons connect our muscles to the bones. Together, bones and muscles support our body weight, maintain our posture, and help us move. Bones provide the levers and ankles for our movement. Okay, next, cell formation. Yeah, red and white blood cells and the platelets are made in the marrow of the bones. The bone marrow is the soft, spongy material in the center of the bones. It produces about 95% of the body's blood cells. And also, bones serve as a storage site for minerals needed by the body, such as calcium, phosphate, potassium, and vitamin D. In fact, about 99% of the body calcium is stored in the bones, and the remaining 1% is found in the blood, in the muscle, and other tissues. Right, in order to perform vital daily functions, the body needs calcium. And if there isn't enough in the blood, it will take calcium from the bone. So if the blood keep on taking calcium from the bones will become weak and brittle, and it will lead to a health condition that we call osteoporosis. Okay, so next slide, I'm going to talk a bit about osteoporosis. It is a silent disease. Like hypertension, usually it has no symptoms in the early stages. The condition is often diagnosed after a person sustained complications such as a fall or fractures. Spine and hip fractures can result in disabilities. Once the bones have been weakened by osteoporosis, you may have back pain. Yeah, you may experience muscle cramp and pain, or maybe loss of height over time and a stoop posture. Okay, so next, let's see. Are you at risk of osteoporosis? So these are the risk factors, of osteoporosis. Gender, women are at a higher risk. Okay, age, of course, the elderly have greater risk, but studies have shown that studies have shown that bone loss starts as young as 30 years of age. And family history, if you have anyone who suffers from osteoporosis, you are at a higher risk. And medications, yeah. If you are taking medications, yeah, such as blood thinner, thyroid hormones, cancer drugs, steroid can cause bone loss. And antidepressant medicine also contributes to weak bones. Okay, and also our lifestyle choices. Yeah, heavy alcoholic drinks and tobacco use contributes to weaker bones. And body frame size. Yeah, body frame size. Smaller body frames tend to have a higher risk. Why? One reason is that they have less bone to lose than a person with more body weight and larger frames. So for once, be happy if you are big, you are bigger size. Okay, and our diet, yeah, sometimes our diet lacks vitamin D and calcium. Yeah, do you like to drink milk every day? Do you like sardine, salmon, yogurt, cheese, or any calcium fortified cereals, soy products? Yeah, and some of these products are those. Some of these food are those that I do not like. Yeah, so it's better that I take some calcium supplements. Yeah, and some people are allergic to dairy products because of lactose intolerance. Yeah, so because of all this, it's good that we take calcium supplements. Okay, so these pictures shows a person with a normal bones and a person who is having osteoporotic bones. As you can see, osteoporotic bones are less dense, more porous, so it can break easily. Okay, right. Next, okay, I'm going to show you a video. This is not very clear, but I hope you can hear what she's trying to say. Okay.
Hello everyone, my name is Yun Chin. I am currently working as a registered nurse here in Singapore. I currently am practicing in a nursing home. The old people that I take care of are ages between 65 to 98 years old. And unfortunately, many of them are suffering from a condition called osteoporosis, in which the bones are weakened. Many times that the old people that I take care of, they have a very bad fall and cause them to have a very bad fracture. This is all because of osteoporosis, and we give them calcium and vitamin D every day as a supplement to help them make their bones stronger. And so that if, let's say, they were to have a fall, and fracture can be preventable. So it is important for all of us, especially while we're still young, we try to take care of our bone health as much as possible. Thank you.
Okay, so this is my ABO from Singapore. She works as a staff nurse in an old folks home, and she finds that many old people, they suffer from weak bones, osteoporosis, and they are every day they are given calcium and vitamin D as a supplement. Yeah. Okay, so you can see from this slide that once we reach 30 over years of age, we start to lose bone mass. Yeah, and then between 45 to 60, 70, there'll be a rapid loss of bone mass. Yeah, and that's why maintaining and strengthening our bone health is very important, not only in the elderly but also those who are young. Yeah. Okay. Next, yeah, how do we maintain bone health and strength? So having a good nutrition is important. Take a well-balanced diet rich in calcium and limit alcohol intake. Okay, regular exercise, yeah, helps to build strong bones and slow bone loss. Positive results can be achieved by combining strength training exercise with weight bearing and balance exercises. Yeah, and strength training exercises help to strengthen our muscles and bones in the arms and upper spine, while weight bearing exercises such as jogging, skipping, walking, stairs climbing affect mainly the bones in the legs, the hips and lower spine. And taking a supplement, calcium and vitamin D intake will be good for us to maintain bone health if our diet is always low in calcium. Okay, so this is our CalMax D plus. It helps in building strong bones and prevent or lessen calcium theft from our bones. Okay, so this CalMax D plus, you are advisable to take 3 per day. Yeah, and then 3 tablets daily serve or provide 600 mg of calcium, 250 mg of magnesium, and 399.6 IU of vitamin D. Yeah, and you can see here, dividing our dose 3 times per day ensures absorption of the calcium and magnesium to the maximum. Okay, and our main raw material in making this CalMax D plus is calcified seaweed. Okay, let me explain what is this calcified seaweed. Okay, why is it chosen? Yeah, okay, these are calcified seaweed is a pastel pink and red seaweed. Seaweed found on the Iceland ocean floor, shaken by the loose by the ocean currents. It contains naturally concentrated sources of calcium, magnesium, and other minerals. And once it's collected, it is washed, it is dried, it's milled, and the powder is checked for heavy metals, pesticides, foreign materials, and microbates before it is transformed into neutralized products. And the vessels are always checked for cleanliness, yeah, before the collection of seaweed. And also they keep careful GPS location records to prevent over harvesting. Yeah, and you see, right? Do you like the purple, the pink, pastel color? Yeah. And this is the seaweeds that is used to make our CalMax vitamin D. Okay, you may ask why do we combine calcium and magnesium? Why not calcium only? Why not magnesium only? Actually, both are involved in bone metabolism, muscle and nerve activity. Research has shown that taking calcium alone can hinder the action of magnesium and vice versa. Now, without magnesium, our body cannot function properly. Yeah, lack of magnesium can drastically affect our health, as it has been linked with hypertension, heart disease, palpitations, and even sleep disorders. Yeah, right. So, and then why vitamin D? Vitamin D plays a key role in bone health, strengthen your teeth and muscle, and also improve our immunity. It helps the body absorb and regulate calcium, and aids in the absorption of magnesium. Vitamin D is also called the sunshine vitamin, yeah, because our body can create it through sunlight exposure. But the problem is given the hot and humid equatorial climate of Malaysia, even Singapore and Indonesia, it's not advisable for us to be in the sun for a long period of time. So taking a supplement is important. Yeah, and because of this, it's not surprising that vitamin D deficiency is common in our countries. Low vitamin D has been scientifically linked to depression, and vitamin D supplement is sometimes used to treat depression. And also it has been found that vitamin D helps in the immune system. It can overcome bacteria and viral infections like pneumonia. Okay, and do you know that our Cal Max vitamin D is NSF certified? Yeah. What is NSF? Yeah, NSF is National Sanitation Foundation. Yeah. Now, choosing a product that is NSF internationally certified give us confidence that what is on the label is what you get in the product, and it makes sure that the product you use meet the strict standard for public health production. Yeah, and remember, our Neutralite products has no preservative and no coloring. So remember, our CalMax vitamin D is indeed a supplement that is best of nature and best of science. Okay, so in that I end my sharing. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, May. Let's give May A8 and flowers.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you, May. What an amazing sharing. So one thing I learned from her is the importance of the CalMac D. So as an individual who is training for Ironman, recently I had a bruise, bone bruising. So as an active individual, it already took me more than 2 months plus to recover. So can you imagine someone who is old or inactive and didn't have any proper nutrition going through the same thing? Can you imagine how their bone health will be like? Yeah. So with that, I will hand over to Janet to do a closing speech.
Okay, thank you, Jinta. Thank you. Okay, give both of our speaker flowers and 888 for their such a good sharing with us. So first thing first, I think for May, I know she is very knowledgeable and she really loves ML product very much. When someone that loves ML product very much, definitely they had a very strong foundation. So I have been inviting her to say, May, you had to contribute to our English meeting and you had the growing team anyway. And she kept saying that, but you just see when she presents, every time when she presents, she gives us such a good knowledge, very holistic approach. So I think definitely most of us had even don't know the product, but also gain from the product, right? So let us give May 888 for really a very good preparation and sharing the experience. All right. So thank you. And today we actually had Isabella. Isabella is our Chinese group, Mandarin group leaders. And she is a professional accountant. Professional accountants, I am being an accountant myself. I know it's very, very, very busy. Okay. And she come to KL very much by herself. She really was having a growing professional career. She had successfully built herself up very independently, though also very good team worker to be the platinum. Okay, so let us give her another round of applause for 111. And she is a very action-oriented lady, very action-oriented. I remember at one time we go steamboat together, And then we met one workers, and the worker say, I'm leaving 2 weeks time. Very quickly, she already asked for the number and she is going to share. So I find that no wonder she can really build her career and her business together. And why I call her to share these topics is that because I know her personally, and I know one of her very strong point is she really very good at ice breaking. Meaning, not necessary that she wanted to sell you BioC. She just wanted to start a conversation with you because every day she come here to buy the lunch, working lunch from you, and then she wanted to actually build a relationship, but also letting you know I'm doing Anway. And then she always use her BioC as a starter. Like, lately, of course, during that time, the COVID is more acute. Then she said, really concerned. Everyone are talking about this, not that she start the conversation. Everyone are concerned about immune system and all this thing. Then she will say, hey, actually, I experienced the neutralites, the organic based one are very good. But I tell you what, she start this conversation and she started so often. At the end of the day, it's not so much of she sell BioC or not. She can use that entry as icebreaker to let people know she is doing Anway. And at the same time, her excitement and her passions let people know that she is actually can service them well. And from there, it's a good entry that she do sell eSprint, she do sell atmosphere because of her ice breaking that people connected to her. Or else, of course, you love Anway and you sleep in your pillow and you had your dream, but you always don't know how to tell to your neighbor. You don't know how to sell to those supplier, like those that in the stationery shop, those that serving you lunch. They may not know that you're in Anway. So how are you going to do the ice breaking? And this is where I find that she is very strong in that because she got no extra time. Yeah, she is still putting her career first for whenever time that the company reward her. Then she used her fragmented time, her tea time, her lunch time, her friends time, her tea time, to just let people know that she's in Anway. And with her sweet smile and her friendliness, people may go to her Facebook, her Instagram. What is this lady doing? When they go into there, then actually she no need to say, I do this or that or that. But she used the icebreaker to create interest. The interest that people would like to get to know you more. Okay, so this is the thing that I invited her to this English meeting to let us have some inspiration to say that don't wait for a very fine time. Don't wait for the correct movement. Always hold into yourself the 4 basic, meaning how you build your name list, how you are always able to contact, invite, and then when will you be appropriately show your product and show your plan and do a lot of follow up and follow through. Because when certain time we do so little of this, that's why we're afraid. Why we're afraid? Wow, my name list only got 3 more new names only. They're not. Because afterward they reject me. How? Very important thing is you should have constant flow of name list. You might have constant flow of your thoughts of how to do your ice breaking. I never imagined one day I can be so enjoying in this business. Because every time I got my throat choke. Every time initially, when I want to talk about Anway, I can talk. I went to say Anway, until I forgot, like dancing, I don't know what step to go already. But today, as how I take the advice of the upline and Anway, and you always come to sharpen your skill. Okay, your relationship skill, your knowledge skill. So I urge you like this. Start with the product that you love. Start with the product that you do, you use. That's why that I say self-use is so important. Then speak from your heart. Like for instance, if you really right now don't try anything, but you just try double X. Or let's say you just try daily, say. You definitely got a reason why you try your double X, right? Because maybe you find that your meal are imbalanced. Or maybe you find you're so tired. So when you try your double X, you find very energized. Or you can sleep well. Then that's why you use double X. Then you use that as an icebreaker. Like for instance, in the conversation, a lot of time people will say, oh, I'm very tired lately, my back ache. Then you don't need to say, oh, double X. No, that's why you need to practice and practice and practice. Meaning you can every time say, yeah, I experienced that before as well. Then later on, I realized what my friends say, working outside, very difficult to have a balanced nutritionist diet. So when they recommend me the Neutralites, which is the multivitamin mineral, I tried and I realized that really it helps. Can or not? Can. Okay. And certain time you no need even keep on saying selling. I just today I just say about those benefits, and especially friends that come to my home, they certain time talk about certain thing. I never actually say I'm selling them, except that when they say about their pigmentation, then I really use that. So I go to my bathroom and I took that and rub on their hand. And this is where I really encourage you to start from something you love and try your icebreaker. You always have to have in mind that you are a businessman, you are a serious business builder. Though today you may still struggle with your 12%, 15% or whatever, it doesn't matter because you need to repeat enough time. You need to actually able to share and duplicate. But all these skills come in is when you do it often enough. And then you do it very well, very automatically. So a lot of times myself and Edwin, my business partner, we really enjoy the business. And in the car also, we certain time just reflect, like saying, oh yeah, this is the time we break it to them. Like today, we come back from PD, a family trip. We purposely, because today we got time, we purposely go a very long journey, don't go through the highway, of going through a few small town. Then we bump into some people that sell the kampong soap. And then we had engaged conversations. We do our icebreaker. We say that, well, of course, we like their food. But at the same time, they say, well, today is Monday, Tuesday, you are still so free. You're retired. No, why retired? Our own business, ma. You got what I mean? Then we are in Amway business. You heard about Amway? But we still exchange phone. This is where we enjoy. This is where every day we practice our icebreaker. Certain time I am a night owl. I don't like to go for morning exercise. Edwin still go for morning exercise because he enjoys the icebreaker. So you try as icebreaker, okay? Build your name list, build your icebreaker, you will become so automatic, and then you come to the meeting, you will become very attentive, and you apply. It will be fun. People say they do want, so what? It doesn't matter, but you are serious about building a business that can let you financially free. Okay, so let us have fun. Let us also work consistently. We must break ourselves free because Amway had offered us such an opportunity, and we just work on that. Okay, so together we can do it. Okay, with that, I pass back to Junta. Thank you.
Right, thank you, Janet, for the closing. So now I'll be sharing the speaker for next week. Next week, we have both wonderful speakers. One is William Anthony, who is also my current mentor. He's a remarkable entrepreneur leader and has successfully built a huge team in his organization. So together with his wife, he has successfully created a residual income and has helped many others to achieve their dreams, and in doing so, achieve theirs too. Another speaker, which is Putrajaya, he will be sharing on digestive health. He's a supervisor in a palm oil mill industry and started to venture more in depth into wellness when he has positive experience with Neutralite supplements. Back then when he faced a health challenge. So currently his mission is to build this business to help people to live better lives. With that, we have come to the end of the Home Global Link meeting today. and see you all next week.
Okay, thank you. Good night.
Good
Bye
night.
bye.
Thank
you.
you.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Good
Bye.
night.
Good night. Bye, everyone.
Bye. William, we are hearing from you, yeah?